So in today's video, 5 pretty outlandish and different ways that you can boost your creativity for logo design projects. So the first way to boost your creativity when logo designing is going to help with gaining the awesome and the useful keywords. Now I find a website that is so helpful for the logo design process that I have to share it with you guys today. This website, which is linked down below, allows you to map keywords and related terms to your brand and client. So if I go ahead and type in trust as the search term, because this might be an aspect linked back to my client's brand, you can see that relevant words are being produced in a graphic mind map. Now it doesn't stop just there. You can double click one of the words to branch off to produce yet more effective search terms. Now this is a great way to generate useful, relevant and targeted keywords for your brand's identity. And this is a major part of my workflow, and this website really will help you out in the logo design process. So when designing a logo, you need to understand the brand's personality, and in doing that, you will be able to be more creative and produce more relevant concepts. The second tip today is another website, but this time it's a quiz. There are 16 questions, and you need to answer them while thinking about your client's business or their brand. Try to really think what best represents the brand when taking this quiz. And then at the very end, you're going to be given the top 4 personality types for your client. Now there are many personality types that you can see below, but you probably want to focus on just the top 2. And so here you can see the rundown of the personality type of hero. But more importantly, we're given some descriptive words that can explain the personality, and these words can be linked back to the brand and worked into your design process. And so as you can see here on the second personality trait, we have sophisticated, captivating and influential. This is another technique that you can add to your arsenal of methods when working on a logo design project. So the next point in today's video about how to, boost that creativity and how to make better logo designs is something I've mentioned before, and it's establishing the problem and what is the solution of that problem. Every client comes to you because they have a problem of sorts, and you're the person to solve that problem in a visual way through a design or a logo or something like that. And so if you fully identify that problem and you properly understand the solution that's needed, you can be more creative. So for example, maybe a logo design is way out of date and they've come to you to modernize and improve their logo into the coming years. If you identify that problem, you can then be more creative in the right way. So yeah, remember to identify the problem, how you're going to get to the solution, and then of course solve the problem. I think we all need a digital detox once in a while, because in this day and age we're surrounded by gadgets, we're surrounded by distractions, noises, bells and whistles, and we kind of lose touch with what generates those ideas. It's the brain, it's the mind. And so if you are constantly silencing or pushing away the mind of the thought, you cannot reach your true creative potential. And so I suggest that you venture outside with maybe a notepad and just get away from things for a while and just jot down your ideas as you go. Even if you're not actually designing something, this is always a good thing to be doing anyway. But the last tip today on how to boost your creativity is something called Crazy 8s. So after you've gone through the research part of your logo design, you've got a pretty good understanding of the client and the business. Just for 8 minutes, try and jot down 8 concepts, 1 per minute, and just see where that takes you. This is going to force you to generate ideas rapidly, and even if one of those ideas is fruitful, that's one idea in 8 minutes. When you're designing a logo, it's really good to have as many ideas as possible early on, and then just siphon through them and see what works and what doesn't. So the Crazy 8s method really does push you to create and be creative with whatever you've got right now. So there are 5 different ways, different techniques to boost your creativity that you've probably not heard before. I could have gone into simpler things like, sleep on it or change your computer desk space and whatnot. But I think these ones are different and they're also really useful. But yeah, leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe to my channel for weekly graphic design content. And until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.